Prepayment is receiving your debit prepayment because it's receiving the money which we have not used from the rent account. So debit prepayment, okay, 500, and credit rent. Luckily, we have rent open up here. So we're going to go to rent account. If I can locate it, rent account. That's it here. Folio 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Folio 4 it should be. Then that's 4. Credit it with 500 being a journal entry to adjust for services we have not used. Otherwise, we'll be overcharging our income statement for that period. So we reduce it to the actual amount we've used for the business. All right. So the next item is telephone. So we go to telephone. Have we got telephone? We haven't got telephone. So what we need to do is to actually open up. I've done it already in the background. You have to open up telephone account, debiting 250, and credit accrual 250. So that when the bill comes, that will be adjusted for that. So otherwise, if we don't do that, we will inflate. If we don't debit telephone with the services we've used that we have to pay eventually, we'll be shortchanging ourselves by overinflating our income and profit, and then we'll be paying more tax than we should be paying. All right. Closing stock, I have not opened the inventory account, neither have I opened the purchase account or work. So what I've done here, what you need to do is to adjust this from purchases. So you credit purchases, so removing the items we have not actually sold and debiting it to the balance sheet inventory account. That's how we deal with that. Now, the last item on the list here are the sales. Breakdown. Income, sale, cash credit sale, 15,500. You have to open sales accounts as I said to you. Debit receivable for sales you made to them on credit, that debtors, and then credit sales account, 15,500. For the cash, we've dealt with that. Okay. Debit the cash account for receiving the money from sales and crediting this sales account. So that will deal with all this. Once this is done, you can now begin to extract your balances. So that's how we do line by line, extract your balances. Come to bank account. How do we do that? You open up a memo account, add up all the debit side, which is 27,000 here. Then come here, add up all the credit, which are items here up to here, which is 6,990. You can see there's a huge difference between the debit side and the credit side. So that difference is 20,010. So that's the balancing figure. So you put it on the side that needs it so that the grand total will be equal. So we put it on the credit side, making the grand total on credit side to equal that on the debit side. So that is the balance carried forward. Because it's showing on the left right credit hand side here, you have to bring it down to the debit hand side here. So that's the balance that will appear in trial balance on the debit side of the trial balance. So this is the way we do it for everything. Do it here again for capital account. Have hash total, 10,000 on credit, nothing on debit. So you have to put the debit balancing figure there. So grand total will be 10,000 each. So that 10,000 is on the debit side. We now come to credit side for capital account. This is what you do for all your T accounts. This is how you close off your T accounts, okay? Close them all off, and then you now extract all the balances and put them in a trial balance like so. So this is trial balance. I can see the whole lot in front of me, okay? So the initial trial balance list debit and credit, okay? Debit and credit. So I'll put debit there if I can, debit and credit. Okay, that's the initial TB, all right? Make it look the same thing and then format it. Wow, doesn't matter. Back in the format, let me format it now. No. Okay, that's it, done. So the debit credit. So all the debits on the debit side, all the credit side, you can now extend it, to extended trial balance to the income statement and the balance sheet. Okay, for safe to, lack of space, I've merged the income in one column only. So the credit is in red in bracket and the debit are all in single open figure, dark. Okay, you can see the net is red, 8,700, which means I have a profit that period of 8,700. Once you have this, send it straight to the credit side of the balance sheet column. If it's a debit, that's a loss, send it to the debit side of the balance sheet column. Once you've done that, now add, extend all the assets, balance sheet item to the right side, asset on the debit side, credit on the credit side, then liability on the credit side, then add them all with the balance of profit and loss inserted. The account must balance. The account must balance if you got it right. Otherwise, you have to begin to search and see where you must have omitted something. Okay, as I said, I've got a note here. Okay, note here, edit note. You can read. That's the notes here. That's the rent reduced from 1,500 to due to prepayment to 1,000 to 1,000. Okay, that's a note for the there. Okay, let's go back. Okay, that's a note. As a matter of fact, I have it already in the slide. Okay, you can go to the slide. So loan account, this balance remained the same as no repayment was made. So that remained the same. Maybe the repayment period is not yet due. Rent account reduced from 1,500 due to prepayment of 500 to 1,000. Okay. Purchases balance is net of closing stock. So that is 6,500 less 1,050 give us a purchase of 5,450. Payables remain the same. Management should ensure suppliers are not stretched. Make sure you don't sit on their money. Pay them if it's due. Okay, so that's it, my friend. I will now let you go through your work, complete it properly as recommended, and then if you like what you've just seen, give me a thumbs up. Okay, please subscribe. That's how you can encourage us to continue working for you, and then press the notification button so that you'll be the first to get alerted when I post new material. Thank you. Keep safe and then remain blessed. See you next time. Bye for now.